Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello, it is late at night right now, and as you can tell by the title, this is a drunk Q&A. Now I'm not drunk yet, but it's just about to get there. So I have some questions here, like 21 question style. I thought that would be cool to answer, give you guys an insight on who I am. First of all, my name is Janet from Best Eye. Shout out Best Eye. Okay, I'm done here. Anyway, so I thought it would be cool to do some questions or whatever. So here we go. How will your life be different in a year? Well, first of all, I'm throwing it out there to the universe that my YouTube channel will be more successful, or successful period, and that the business ventures that I'm trying to embark on will be thriving at this point. So that's where I think that I will be in a year. All right, who am I grateful for? Definitely my family, which includes my pain in the butt boyfriend Jarrell, my pain in the butt son Jarrell, my cousin Chastity, and my grandmother Yvette. So yeah, definitely them. I'm very grateful for. I'm grateful, you know, to even have the opportunity to do the things that I want to do in life and not feel pressured. Definitely. What are you doing to invest in my relationships? Definitely being a listening ear and really listening to what the person is saying to me and understanding them and not judging them. Have conversations, really get an understanding of where they're coming from is really important to me. So definitely that's how I invest in every relationship. Am I comfortable in my skin? Not as much as I used to be. So I guess that's really the answer. What has been your biggest mistake? Definitely letting people take advantage of me. I definitely feel like it's a huge mistake. And taking advantage of me in the way of like constantly allowing people in my space and then they end up hurting me. It's definitely a real thing that I've experienced and go through and still go through. I just try to make sure that I protect myself. Anxiety is something that dampens most of your days. No, it doesn't dampen most days, but if it does start to bother me, like if I become like triggered, definitely there's like it affects day and night. So definitely. What was the worst job I ever had? Well, to let you guys know, the worst job I've ever had was definitely working at Dwayne Reed. Now I won't necessarily say that it was the co-workers that I worked with, except for one girl that she was very hateful and jealous because I had like the ideal schedule, which I really didn't feel like it, but I had an ideal schedule in their eyes, and my manager was a poopy head, like a major poopy head, and that's what made me end up quitting. What's your favorite season to dress for? Well, definitely the summertime, and the reason being is, you know, I get to not wear any clothes. At least the less clothes the better. Right now we're in the middle of winter, so I definitely don't have a choice on what I wear. Summertime, it'd be lit. I love wearing dresses. I love wearing skirts and crop tops and short jeans and like biker shorts and like crop top tees and regular tees that I tie them up to the side and go into the sprinklers. So definitely summertime is my favorite. What is my treat yourself item? Definitely like a nice glass of wine, or I'll sometimes go to Dunkin' Donuts, go get like a donut and a vanilla chai. It could be cold, it could be hot, you know, it doesn't matter. But I love them. I love them. Obviously, depending on the season, that's what I go with. So if it's more warm, I definitely would get frozen. If it's colder outside, then I'll get like, you know, I'll get it hot. So that's definitely my treat myself item. What is my favorite cartoon character when I was a kid? Now, listen here. I definitely love the entire throwback of like Courage the Cowardly Dog, Codename Knight, The Proud Family, That's So Raven. There's a lot of shows that I used to watch. Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, soap sometimes, but definitely a lot of other things. Pretty much everything that's on Disney Plus right now is more than half of my childhood, because definitely Disney was like my go-to. And then Cartoon Network at the, like, I think that's, I don't know what they call it now, but Cartoon Network, when it was 31 was Disney, Cartoon Network was 32. That used to be my shiznai's, okay? I believe in giving people second chances, and why? Yeah, I do believe definitely in giving second chances. I feel like sometimes I'm too willing to give second chances. Sometimes I give third and fourth chances. Why? I guess it's just a flaw in the system of Janet. How do I feel about the Me Too movement? This is a good question. I think that the Me Too movement is extremely important, and I feel like every woman or man has a right to tell their story. Now, as long as you're being truthful about your situation, I definitely feel like the Me Too movement is definitely putting, you know, these issues on the forefront, and I'm proud that there, you know, people are actually feeling comfortable enough to speak about something traumatic that they've been through, because it's very scary to talk about something that is hurtful, you know what I mean? So I definitely think that the Me Too movement is an important movement, and they continue to get better at putting women's voices or men's voice out there and educating, you know. So I think that they're so important. Do you believe that the day will arrive where humans will be replaced by machines in almost all aspects of life? At some point, I feel like there's going to be a point where they're going to make intelligence that is so smart that they're going to like outsmart us. Sister used to always say, ain't no robots taking my job, period. Okay? And she is not wrong, okay? Ain't no, listen. Ain't no robots taking my job. Adjectives would describe me. I think I am honest, nurturing. When I was a kid, what did I say I wanted to be when I grow up? Now, as a kid, if anybody knows me, anybody really knows me, they know that I wanted to be a veterinarian growing up. Especially my cousins and my sister. They all know we grew up around animals. We had turtles, we had a cat, we had a dog, we had birds, turtles, if I didn't say that, but I'm saying it again. My grandmother still has the turtles. Now, definitely was veterinarian, because like the influence of animals, you know, being around definitely, you know, made me feel like that. And if not a veterinarian, I always imagined me being like a veterinarian technician, which is still very close into the field of what I wanted to do. Have I ever slept with people that were friends? Yes. Yes, I have. I did, and it was an accident. Well, yeah, it was an accident. It wasn't really an accident. I just didn't know that they were friends, and one was a football player, the other one was a basketball player, and I didn't really, nothing in my mind thought to click them, oh, they might know each other. And it happened like years apart. It wasn't like it happened on top of each other. It was like I slept with the football player very early on into high school, when I was in Boys and Girls. Oh, I'm spilling it. Oh, I'm spilling it. Oh shit. And then the other one was basketball player, also from Boys and Girls High School. Wow, I did not know. And when after I slept with the basketball player and I've seen them in the hallway and they dapped each other, I almost died. I was like, oh my gosh, no. I almost literally felt sick to my stomach, because I was like, yo, there's no, how did I not put this together? Like, stupid me. But you know, you live and you learn. I was really young, so whatever. What do you think are the 2 things that prevent people from realizing their dreams? I think this is an amazing question. Definitely feeling like, I know I feel like there's more than 2, but 2 that I feel like are important is not having a support system that believes in what you want to do is definitely a big factor in somebody hindering you from really just letting it out and really living your truth and having your dreams, right? That's definitely a big part of it, because you feel like your support system can't be there for you, then you're like, yo, like you're gonna have like that doubt in the back of your mind. Another thing that I feel like prevents people from realizing their dreams is feeling like they need people's approval. So, you know, like you talk to somebody, you kind of like, you know, you talk to your, like maybe if it's your mother or your father or anybody, but like feeling like you need that approval in order to achieve these things or to even pursue that dream. I feel like it's crazy because a lot of people are like that, where they feel like, oh, they need their mother or their fathers or their grandmothers or their aunties or your cousins or your best friend's approval to do something, and you don't. If you have a dream, you should go and reach for it and do it, because there's nothing in this world that can stop you but you and God. I promise you, there's nothing in this world that can stop you from achieving your goals. Okay, and that's the mindset that you have to keep for yourself. But I understand that it can be hard if you don't have a support system. I personally don't have a big support system, but the people that I do have that are around me are very supportive of the things that I do. And do you listen to other people's advice, or do you prefer figuring out things on your own? Now, for me, it's both. Sometimes I heed to the advice of my support system, and sometimes I don't. I normally find a even balance, but I wouldn't say that it like makes or break my decisions if my support system decides that, oh, you shouldn't do that, and I'll be like, well, I think I want to do it, you know what I'm saying? So what ability do you possess that you think others would find amazing? Nurturing ability shocks a lot of people. Even though I'm aggressive, my approach of the way that I talk to people, or that I respond, or that I react to things, it comes off a lot rough. I still have the ability to be like wanting to like love on you and like hug you and kiss on you and tell you that everything's gonna be okay. And I feel like that's a fault that I just naturally have, ties to me being forgiving and like giving second chances. Even though I'm like this rough person and like really rock hard and like, yeah, a lot of people realize, yo, like she let go things way too easily. And it's true, I really do. When I shouldn't, I still do. So definitely, I think that's something that people look at me and they'll be like, I never even thought that you were like that, you know? Definitely is another thing. Last question, y'all. How do you wish people will remember you after you're gone? Me for being a very honest person, a very funny person, a very loud person. I don't know what else. I feel like it's a lot of layers to me that you have to get past. I feel like once you get past all that, you meet an amazing person, but it just takes time for me to get there. So this concludes my video, my Q&A video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please, 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 please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you can get alerts anytime I post a new video, and I'll see you next time. You don't want to miss it.